Hey there, tech enthusiasts! Welcome back to InfoZest, where we break down the biggest tech stories for you. I'm your host, Jean-Michel, and boy, do we have a mind-blowing story for you today. Remember when everyone freaked out about ChatGPT? Well, get ready for something way bigger. We're talking about Project Stargate, a massive $500 billion investment in AI that's about to change everything. Yeah, you heard that right. 500 billion. That's like building 50 CN towers made of solid gold. So what exactly is Project Stargate? Think of it as America's moon landing moment for AI. Trump just announced this mega project in January 2025, and it's basically like building a whole new internet, but just for AI. You've got all the big players involved: OpenAI, Microsoft, Nvidia, and even SoftBank with their deep pockets. Here's the cool part. They're planning to build 20 massive data centers across the US. And when I say massive, I mean massive. Each one is about the size of 6 hockey rinks put together. The first one's going up in Texas, and they're not messing around. Now, you might be wondering, Jean-Michel, why should I care about some big computers in Texas? Well, here's the thing. This project is going to affect all of us. Remember how the internet changed everything? This is that kind of moment. First off, they're talking about creating over 100,000 new jobs. But it's not just about employment. These AI systems they're building could help develop new cancer treatments, solve climate change problems, and maybe even help us understand the universe better. Pretty cool, eh? But let's be real for a minute. Not everyone's thrilled about this. Our buddy Elon Musk is skeptical about where all this money's coming from. And there are some pretty big concerns about power consumption. Each of these data centers needs enough electricity to power a small city. And here's something interesting. This whole project is part of a bigger race between countries. You've got China working on their own AI stuff, and now America's saying, "Hold my beer." It's like the space race all over again, but with computers instead of rockets. The other thing that's got people talking is the regulation situation. Trump's taking a pretty hands-off approach here, which is making some folks nervous. It's like giving a teenager the keys to a Ferrari. Sure, it could be fine, but maybe some ground rules would be good. Here's what I think is really fascinating. This could completely change how AI works. Right now, when you use something like ChatGPT, it's pretty impressive, right? But with Stargate's computing power, we might see AI that's way more advanced. We're talking about systems that could potentially think more like humans do. So what does all this mean for you? Well, in the next few years, you might see AI becoming way more powerful and accessible. It could help you at work, improve your healthcare, and maybe even help solve some of our biggest global problems. Before we wrap up, here's something to think about. We're living through what might be one of the biggest technological leaps in human history. Pretty wild, eh? If you found this interesting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This is Jean-Michel from InfoZest, reminding you to stay curious and keep learning. Catch you next time.